What's up, YouTube? Team Hot Pocket here with another update video for this week. This week, it's just me and Big B Ozak.
Hey.
Big B Ozak isn't part of the team, but I think he should be, because he's Big B Ozak. Anyways, me and Big B were planning on going to the tournament, and then we didn't get there in time. Right, Big B?
Indeed. They
Yeah.
moved the tournament back an hour.
So we were gonna get there at the correct time, and then they moved it back a whole hour, so then it didn't end up turning out well. But buck naked, Adam was able to duel, and he ran his Flame Sworn deck, and he lost 3 times out of the 5. He won twice, and I'm pretty sure both decks weren't good. But congratulations, Buck Naked, for winning twice. He didn't even have solar recharges, so
He has them now. But
he has them now. I had to trade for all the solar recharges except for one, because I'm a generous guy.
So why didn't you just say 2?
Because I sound more important when I say all of them except for one.
Okay.
It sounds like I'm giving you more than what I did.
Okay.
But yeah, one of the decks he dueled that I kind of want to talk about is the spell counter deck. You have any input on the spell counter deck before I start talking about it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure not exactly the best deck type, and I'm kind of wondering why he was running it in the first place.
I kind of agree. To be honest, it's like spell counter spellcasters pretty much. All you do is you're taking spell counters from cards, placing on other cards, using their effects that have to do with removing spell counters. Their effects are good, but the thing about it is, like, they all have low attack, and there's not much searching and special summoning. It's all like you just can't do much with it. The really good thing I like in the deck is a Magical Citadel. Once you get on the field and you start getting some counters on it, then you can actually start getting somewhere. But it helps the deck when you're using a lot of spell cards, because then the Magical Citadel gets counters and junk. But other than that, the deck kind of sucks overall, really. Yeah, it's not fast. It's not like Monarchs or something where, although you're not summoning much, they have beast effects that are completely broken. It's like the effects aren't even really broken. I mean, I don't know. Not much you can do. It's kind of straightforward. The only really good card that I could see out of the deck is like the Breaker.
Yeah.
The Breaker's really good in that deck. Pretty much has 1900, move a counter, destroy spell trap card on the field. So it's pretty much a backfield blowing up card. And with the Magical Citadel, if you get enough counters on that thing, then you can just keep using his effect, because you can use the Magical Citadel's counters to activate his effect. But other than that, there isn't much you can do with it. And Buck Naked pooped on it.
Yep. He made some odd moves against it, but
Yeah, he won in the end. Very odd moves, but Bryce was going to run Karakuris.
Indeed.
Now that is an interesting deck.
It works pretty well.
Pretty well.
Yep.
That's underrated. That's undermining.
Maybe a little.
Just by tad. It's pretty much as fast as the 6-Sam, and it has about the same draw power as the 6-Sam. As I said, it doesn't use as much back row as the 6-Sam does. It doesn't need the back row though, which is always good in a deck, I think, because in case they Trunade, what do you do after a Trunade?
You pretty much die.
Exactly. So, but the thing about Sheehan is that you can negate it, but I mean, like, Puppet Plant, take their Sheehan, then you Trunade, then you start pulling bullshit on it. I mean, 6-Sams are beast alone, but I mean, the Karakuris, I like them a little bit better, because not as many people use them, and they're just as fast and as explosive. For pretty good word usage, explosive.
Yeah.
you pretty much can get a pretty good OTK out of it.
Usually, the average is about the OTK by the second or third turn.
I mean, it's pretty crazy. I mean, 6Ms are crazy alone, but Karakuris are really good. To be honest, I think they'd actually beat a 6M in a duel.
It probably depends on who went first.
You know, I mean, I think it matters what you also drew, because all of your monsters are higher than Shin's attack level.
My synchros, anyway, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, your synchros beats his synchro. And, like, by 100 attack points, pretty much. So, I mean, you get rid of that, then you can start activating your stuff that you want to activate. I mean, what it stops is some of your draw power, I suppose.
Yeah.
And some of your special summoning ability with the, Cash.
That's just searching.
I know, but then you get the special summon after you, like, do your search crap and junk.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, so... I think it actually went against 6Ms, but, I mean, it mattered who went first and what hand you got. I mean, it seems like a really good matchup.
It'd be an interesting duel to watch.
If you'd watch, yeah, to watch it, it'd be fun.
It'd be over in 3 turns, but...
Yeah.
Who won is up in the air.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, it's pretty 50-50, if you think about it. Karakuri versus 6M. They both revolve around the same thing. There's... I don't know, if someone were to take out some of their main cards and put in, like, weird stuff to kind of throw your opponent off, I think you might be able to win a little bit more.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, it might, like, they might be like, whoa, what are you doing putting, I don't know, you like, cards you don't normally run, but you just kind of do.
Yep.
And the Karakuri also has an advantage because Godlike is effective against, like, machines.
Cyber Dragon. Because then you can use all of the machines into...
That's true.
And then there's System Down, and...
Yeah, but well, yeah. Would you side deck a System Down?
No, probably not.
Most people don't side deck System Down. But even what you could side deck against a 6M is like Puppet Plants, Kinetic Soldiers. I mean, I just don't think that there's like enough like stuff to side in against a machine deck, but there's more stuff to side in against warriors.
Probably, yeah.
Because the 6Ms are as more popular and broken than Karakuri.
Indeed.
So, yeah, I think that in an actual duel, the Karakuris would win. Like, probably the majority. Like, just a little bit. Like, if you were to put it at, like, a percentage, it'd win, like, 55% out of it'd be like 55% of the time, and the 6M would win, like, 45 or something weird like that, you know. It wouldn't be a very high percentage difference. But I think the Karakuris would win more.
I haven't dueled a 6-Sam deck with it yet, though.
No, you probably would have if we would have been able to join the tournament today. There were like 2 or 3 6Ms.
I saw that.
Except one of them wasn't as good, but freaking that what is it called? Xian's whatever, the one that it gets counters and you revive stuff.
Oh, Xian's Dojo?
That is so gay.
Yes.
Wait, you just special summon and then it got more counters.
I got OTK because he got that and Gateway of the Six on the first
Yep.
turn.
God have mercy on anybody that gets that first turn. Somebody did 2 Gateway and that card.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think you lose, sir.
So he drew 4. Then he got 2 Xian and a Grandmaster.
Wow.
Then he ended with a 4-card backfield. And I was like, okay, I'm running Gravekeepers. And you're gonna negate everything. Is that what I... So if I want to Dark Hole, negate it. Compulse, negate it. Bottomless, negate it. Summon, Solemn Warning. Tribute, Solemn Judgment. Do something retarded. Divine Punishment. God forbid you run that card. Discard 1 and then they get the effect of a monster. I mean, I don't know. I actually have a Puppet Plant now, though. I bolted out of one of the turbos. I kinda want to get 2 more Puppet Plants, just because 6Ms piss me off. But, I don't know. Any other decks you want to talk about, Big B? You
Um,
got like 5 minutes.
I kind of liked the Tech Genus one that we saw at Adam duel against. I'm
TGs.
DGs.
That was interesting.
They have a wide variety of effects, but I get that they're centered around synchroing, but is there like a other main theme to it? Like, do they have, I don't know, like the Crystal Beast go to the spell card? What's their special
They kind of
niche?
they bring each other to their hand pretty much.
Okay.
So if you side in a Thunder King against them, then their whole deck gets shut down.
Oh.
Once they like their effects, it's like once they get destroyed, like to the graveyard. Once they get to the get put to the graveyard at all, you can search out another GG card and put it into your hand.
Okay.
And they pretty much all have that effect. So then you pretty much side in a Thunder King, and then it shuts the whole deck down.
Oh.
So if you're gonna side in against a TG, you side in 3 Thunder Kings, and they all have like they're all different monster types, so there's not really a specific card.
Okay.
Some of them are like beast, others are like warrior beast or whatever you want to call them, beast warriors.
Really, the only TG I like so far is the Hyper Librarian thing. That gives you a draw. Every
Yeah,
time you synchro.
that's not even a TG. That's just poop on face card.
Yeah.
You can't even consider that like a TG related card. It just says TG in the name.
You can throw it into any deck, really.
Really, and it's
Synchros.
broken. But yeah, it was actually interesting. It beat Adam pretty bad. I dueled it with my Gravekeepers last time. Maybe he was getting bad draws, but I actually beat him. And I was close to losing, because he has a TG Rhino. And I don't know what its effect is, but somehow it gets itself to 2000 attack.
Oh.
And it starts off with 1600, and then it brings itself up to 2000 somehow. I don't remember. I seriously never read its effect. He just said that its attack is 2000. I'm like, okay. But, yeah, the Rhino does something shenanigans, and it gets up to 2000. But, I mean, you constantly have a monster in your hand, so you never worry about, like, I don't know, not having a monster.
Sort of like gadgets.
Yeah.
Except more synchro oriented.
Yeah.
Okay.
They pretty much are. Except, like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know why you would run those over gadgets.
More synchro power.
Yeah, I guess so. So if you think about it, they get sent to the graveyard. Maybe the TGs are just better in general or something.
Got more spell and trap support.
Yeah, that's probably it. That's gotta be it, yeah. Cause I don't know, I'll look up like a TG deck or something sometime and look up. Just see what the whole point is of the deck, because it seemed pretty good. And when I dueled it and everything too. What's another deck? We got like 2 minutes. I'll just throw out something quick that I haven't dueled. Oh yeah, we just did talk about the TG. Damn it.
It was the Blackwing guy.
That was actually a really good run of Blackwings. I haven't seen a Blackwing that did like well. That made it to like they all sucked whenever I dueled them. I haven't seen a good like Blackwing build since like Lightsworns. Since when Lightsworns were big, and Blackwings and Lightsworns were like the 2 big top tiers.
Never liked Lightsworns.
No, never. But
I think they were too luck oriented.
not even luck. Are you kidding me? The deck is just.
It all depended on how your cards landed, because if you're only milling spells and traps, you're gonna...
Well, that's true. But I mean, like, the chances of that happening is slim to none. But I mean, the deck was just... try and comprehend. Like, dueling a Lightsworn back when they could use 3 Treasure of the Light Brigades, 3 Honest, 3 Judgment Dragons.
It was a sad day indeed.
Yeah. I can't even, like... This is like, really? That is just cheap. You couldn't even do anything. Like, Judgment Dragon was pretty much the main... And then they ran, like, the Gold Sarks. And they just kept milling themselves. And it's Raikou limited?
Raikou. I think he's at 2.
I think he is at 2, but I mean, yeah, you could run 3 then, too, if that matters.
Yeah.
I mean...
And all the good ones had 3 of the, what's her face? Lumina? Or...
Yeah.
Whatever that really rare one is.
The Sorceress or whatever?
Yeah. That makes
Lila?
everything so ridiculous.
Lila?
Yeah. That's
Yep. Doesn't Adam need Lilas then?
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
how
we're
much.
past 15 minutes, damn it.
It's all good.
Okay, we'll see you guys next time. We're at 15 seconds. Hopefully this... Yeah, see you later, YouTube. Like and comment and say buck naked.